it's Tyler. I'm a handyman for the average man, and I saw a trashed microwave at the end of the driveway in someone's house on my street. And so I thought, hey, let's make a video showing scrapping a microwave, or in other words, salvaging the valuables that are inside the microwave. So today's video is going to be showing you how to scrap a microwave, and this is my first time scrapping a microwave, so we're going to learn together. There's different parts and pieces and some of the metals involved inside a typical day-to-day appliance that you see, that you use. And so we're going to do that right now. First things first, let's plug it in. Let's see if we can heat up some spaghetti, because I am hungry. Alright, there's power, and you can see that it's kind of rusting away a little bit, but let's see if it works. Like I said, I am hungry and I got some spaghetti here. Dinner's ready. All right. Bon appetit. Let's eat. All right. So first things first. Take out this plate. Clean that. Maybe someone could sell this as a little replacement tray if they need it. You don't need this. This is trash, plastic. First thing you want to do is go ahead and cut the cord. You can always strip wires for the copper inside. So we'll be making a pile of that. Now, got my impact drill, and I'm going to go ahead and take off all these screws that we have. Okay, so that frees up this steel casing. Got this here. Gloves are always a good thing, especially with an old microwave. It's going to be greasy. You may have sharp pieces of metal. Alright, so there we go. There's some steel. If you're not sure that this is steel, you can just get a magnet and you'll see it sticks, because this is ferrous. Alright, so one of the first things I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and try to take out this motor on the bottom here. And because this is my first time doing a microwave, my method isn't going to be just bang up everything, you know. So I'm actually going to try to take a little bit of time in getting these all taken out. So this is the motor for the bottom, and you can go ahead and just cut all the wires so that we can keep this for parts. I'm going to go ahead and take off this back paneling. Alright, got that bottom plate off. This is ferrous. It sticks to the magnet. So now we gotta be careful because we have a capacitor here, and we don't want to discharge it and die. Alright, so now I'm going to disconnect the capacitor, and this is very serious. We need to be extra careful with capacitors because the capacitor stores the energy, and there's a ground wire that slowly diffuses the energy, but as this was run like a day ago, there's still going to be energy in this. So it takes about a week to discharge this extra energy. So I have my wife standing by in case I get electrocuted, because this is
this stick.
with this stick. Thank you. She's gonna whack my hands, whack this thing away from me if I get electrocuted. So for safety purposes, because this is a high voltage capacitor and this is very deadly, so I encourage you to do scrapping. Don't mess with the capacitor. Just leave it at that.
Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home. So I'm doing, got some impact gloves that have some rubber for the shock, potential shock. I got my tennis shoes, my rubber soles. I'm going all out here because this is the first capacitor I am discharging. So you guys can laugh at me all you want in the comments below. Got these leather gloves here. If I can even one leather glove. Alright. So, first things first. I need to disconnect the cables here. I'm not going to touch any metal right now. Just the wiring. Okay. Okay. So this is your capacitor. That's going to be your ground wire. I can take that out. Alright. So this is what you have to be careful about. The two terminals, we need to discharge them. So there's several methods, and I'll go into that in further detail in another video. But basically, you got your rubber insulated pliers, and I'm going to touch both terminals at the same time. Okay. So I didn't notice any arcing. I'm just taking some of this plastic off. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty good. Another method is you can always take a screwdriver and kind of touch the terminals. I'm going to go ahead and take this ground cable off. Okay, so again, just, touch the terminal. So I think we're good. That's all it is. It is risky because it is a high voltage capacitor. This one says 2100 volts. So you do not want this. You do not want 2100 volts going through your body at once, discharging all this energy. So there you go. Alright, so continuing onward, we got the capacitor discharged. So that's the biggest, that's the immediate concern when I open up to scrap this microwave. So this right here, this is by far the heaviest piece. This is the transformer. So I'm going to unplug these wires. I'm just going to cut these. Okay. Okay, so this is your transformer. You're going to have one of these spools of copper, and the other side is going to be copper-plated aluminum. So we're going to take a look at that here in a moment. But let's just get this all apart. Got some more wires here. But all the copper adds up. Okay. Got some screws we need to undo. This is a light bulb. So I'll show you. So this is where you got your control panel here. You got some computer boards there. So that can count as some scraps. I'm going to try to be careful with that so I can potentially scrap that. Because you can make money off of computer boards like that. The weight, it all adds up. Okay. Almost got the wires off. Okay. So I'll show you. We're almost there. We got this, some more wires connected to this board. Okay, so there's a clip. Okay. So it's just held on there. Okay. So you got some more wiring. And again, because this is my first time scrapping a microwave, I'm just being a little bit more clean and careful, precise. But reality is you can just make cuts with these with your wire cutters. Okay. Alright. So, got some more computer board. We got some copper here. So very cool. So we got that. Now for another exciting piece. Alright, so I don't have a long enough bit, so I'm just going to use the screwdriver here to dismount this. Pretty cool piece here. And this is going to be the Magnetron. Okay. So, alright, this is the Magnetron. This is where the magic happens inside the microwave. So you have two magnets here, hence the name Magnetron. So I looked up on the internet, and basically it says the definition of a magnetron is an oscillator where electrons are emitted from a hot cathode passing, and they fly through an anode, and they fly past the anode that generate microwave energy. And so it's actually emitted through this tube, the microwave energy. And The thing to know about this is that there's something very dangerous with the magnetron. You have the ceramic here. You do not want to break this, chip this, grind this, because inside is beryllium oxide, and that is very dangerous. It's toxic. Beryllium oxide, if you grind this or chip it or break that, there's basically like this beryllium oxide dust inside, and it becomes airborne, and so it can impact your lungs, your breathing. It may not be an immediate reaction, allergic reaction, but you know, it will impact you in your life. Could be weeks, could be years from what I researched about it. And so beryllium is an element that can cause cancer. So we don't want to mess with that, alright? So be careful about that. That being said, we're going to take this apart in another video and I'll show you. But this is your magnetron, and I just want to point out that it is going to be more profitable, from what I researched, to sell this as a replacement magnetron, but I will scrap this and I will show you the contents of this. Okay, so there's your fan with your fan motor. You got some more copper there, and let's get this other board off. We got another computer board here. We definitely can keep that. That's pretty cool. We got our numbers, our time. So, you know, there's different pieces here that you could scrap. There's different these little capacitors. So, you know, and if anything, the computer board. So this steel frame is definitely, in the casing, definitely scrappable. Alright, so just to kind of conclude and wrap up everything that we were able to scrap out of this, we got the magnetron, we got some magnets, some aluminum plates, and this is a little brass. Some people think it's gold because gold is very similar in color to brass. I'm going to do a video on this, so keep an eye out for that, of how to dismantle a magnetron and the components of that. Got some, let's see if this is magnetic. I think it is. It is, so look, I think this is going to be steel, but we're going to break that apart in another video. You got some copper here, some copper plated aluminum. Okay. Got your capacitor that we've been talking about. Got your fan motor here with some more copper, probably some aluminum, we'll see. Don't forget all about all your wires. This can be stripped for, actually these small ones you probably just leave it as insulated copper. It's more profitable that way as opposed to the bigger copper wires. And aside from that, we got the steel casing and the outside of the microwave as well. And then got some computer boards and pieces and capacitors. All kinds of fun stuff. So hope y'all appreciated this and enjoy this video. There's going to be more scrapping videos to come. So subscribe below and click the bell for notifications, because I'm going to have a lot of work cut out for myself. I'm going to be doing a lot of scrapping and explaining how to identify metals and that kind of thing. Scrap at your own risk, because there is some danger involved. So do your research and, you know, be smart about it. Stay tuned. Appreciate you watching. As always, I am a handyman for the average man. Y'all take care. Thank you. Bye.